and I jumped at it.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Then there's Derek White. And there's Porzingis. And it's Kolek in at the point guard position. And for Golden State, we've got Nicholas Claxton. Wallace is out there with MP. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Hendricks in at the four-man position. All right, Greg, here we are on the day before Thanksgiving, a very special time of the year. Any favorite Thanksgiving traditions or foods for you or your family?
Oh, Kevin, I'm a sweet potato pie lover. But I tell you, man, I love it all. I can't wait.
Here's Hendricks. At the elbow, it's MP. Now, Whitmore. Hands the shot with nobody near him.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Porzingis can't hit. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Inside. And MP with the basket on the assist by Wallace.
A tenacious player. MP doesn't mind a little contact on the way up.
White the pass to Porzingis. And the rejection by Claxton. And the ball goes out of bounds. As touched by Claxton. We've played just over a minute here in the first. The three from Tatum. That one's in, his first shot this game.
The ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch. Those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr and talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. Now, he said Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. We'll see if they can keep Jaylen in check. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Boy, high percentage shots, so valuable. MP making sure he doesn't waste an opportunity.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Over Whitmore. And he overshot that one, missing.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line? And what I love about him, he's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
Tatum no good.
Well, this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
And MP throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Here's Kolek. Last game we saw him score 14.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Tatum. Cranes the three-pointer. Tatum's got 6 points.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Good on the bucket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Hey guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway.
Substitution on the court.
And Boston has possession. 9-point game. Davis looking for an opening. Warriors with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season.
They've got Cam Whitmore, MP out there with Wallace. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot. That's the Warriors 5.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Wallace dishes to MP. Wallace outside. Back to MP. MP strong inside.
Another one for MP, giving the fans their money's worth here.
Outside, Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Going inside, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against the Hawks had a huge game. He added 29 points, and he was so productive offensively, he wound up setting a new season high for himself in scoring. Just a fantastic effort for him out on the floor. We'll see if he's got any gas left in the tank for tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
It's White on the wing. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
Your Warriors, 41. The Celtics, 37.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Kolek in at the points. Kolek. That shot is off. Warriors leading by 6. Wallace, the pass to MP. Count that one. MP's got 18 points.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Brown with it. Picked up by Claxton. Brown, no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Now, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting, even when you don't have your best game available.
Here's Kolek. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Claxton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Wallace looking for an opening. Golden State moving it around. Goes up to the stripe. Here's MP. Oh, MP in the face of tough interior defense.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And the new power rankings, still only the first month of the season. Here's a chance to compare early returns. You look at Chicago. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for Golden State, they are rolling, showing a lot of belief in themselves. The fan base is energized. We'll see if they can keep this up.
And White with the stuff.
Don't sleep on the athleticism of Derek White. How fast did he get off his feet to punch that one home?
Here's Hendricks. No scoring in this one. Wallace right side. On the left block. And the fake shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 10.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
It's time for t-shirts.
So both teams making some changes here.
For your Warriors.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the...
Substitution on the court.
He's checked in for the Warriors. MP comes in for Ewing. So it's the Warriors now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. MP, no good. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Podziemski out there with MP. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then it's Collins, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And this is outstanding vision by Jaylen Brown. This guy dishing the ball beautifully to his teammates.
MP, no good.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Here's Kolek. He's defended by Podziemski.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pulls up, high post. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's MP, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, I think MP expected the foul, maybe even wanted the foul.
And the Warriors with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Collins. And Wallace subbed in for Brandon Podziemski.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Hendricks pulls it in. Hendricks has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. MP finds Wallace. Now here's Kuzma. Down low. Ball's not loose. White against MP. Wasted no time on that one. White's got the lead up to 2 now for Boston. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened to this authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
To the wing on the left, to the middle. Here's Kuzma. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
Tatum no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Count. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact.
At the line for 2.
The second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
MP, it counts. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
In big moments, you love MP's confidence. Just give him the ball.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Get loud. Here they come. We're firing up those green t-shirts.
Time now turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, we got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. Now, Coach told his guys, it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. It's good. A huge shot to tie it up.
What a moment for MP. This guy has guts in the clutch.
It's White on the wing. Down kicks to Tatum. Tatum downhill. It falls.
Unshakable trust in Jason Tatum in this sort of situation. Their staff just puts the ball in his hands and lets him make plays.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 2. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Kuzma inside. Headed by Porzingis. No good. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you have to do that. You can't just let them dribble the game.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those threes.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win.
End of the game.
A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance lane, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew.
Hey, man.
What's the weather like outside? I feel like I've been stuck in here forever.
get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Now we're rolling.
That's all you, MP. Power, baby. Here's the runway. Woo! I run this.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do. Get your mind right.
Shooting there.
Way to snatch it, MP. Keep it going.
Nice shot, MP.
Just like that. must put some work into making the correct decisions during transition.
Good snatch, MP.
let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. You're like money in the bank. One more. Great game.
No. We've had legendary 2K battles, for sure. My brother Craig and I, and even just some of the homies in the neighborhood growing up. I think 2K14 is probably my favorite because, one, LeBron was unstoppable in that game. Like, I don't care who you played with, what team. If you had Miami Heat's LeBron James, he was unstoppable. I do remember that. Like, the soundtrack on 2K14 was crazy too. It was just jamming. I think I remember a lot of hits like.
Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night in. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Then it's Nasir Little. Then there's Derek Lively. And for the Warriors, they've got MP. He's out there with Cason Wallace. Nicholas Claxton out there with Whitmore. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. And this contest, the fourth one during the group stage of the NBA Cup. Grant, these teams have had vastly different fortunes so far in the tournament.
Well, one team is undefeated and the other is mostly out of it, BA. About as different as you can possibly get. And that's just how it can be during these group stages. There is just little room for forgiveness.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Here's Doncic following the score by Golden State. Here's Lively. They get the rebound. Some solid defense from Claxton. Here's Golden State. Pass to Wallace to the inside. MP. Count that bucket.
Love the determination. MP comes right at you.
First quarter, just over a minute played. MP against Irving. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the score by Golden State. Here's Lively. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And here's Doncic outside. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Here's Wallace. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Shot's blocked. Now here's Little. Whitmore defending. An open look for Irving. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out. And Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
Oh, yeah. Irving, he has the mid-range in his bag now.
Golden State calls timeout. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
And I'll tell you what a surprising result.
They've got Cason Wallace. He's out there with MP. Cam Whitmore out there with John Collins. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Out to the wing, to the paint. Here's MP. And it's Irving with a rebound.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And the shot goes.
How many different ways can Kyrie Irving beat his man? I mean, his array of moves is endless.
And the call over the back.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
For Dallas, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Pass to Allen. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And there's the lob and a slam dunk by Lively.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
Whitmore goes in. Here's Collins. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Doncic, no good. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Collins, left side. Here's Hendricks. 8 points in his last time out. MP, the pass to Collins. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavs. Trailing by 4. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
This team downed them in last year's conference finals, ultimately ending their championship dreams.
Yeah, a bitter pill to swallow, too. I mean, when you face that team again, that's always, not just in the back of your head, it's in the front of your mind, too. Getting a win would be some kind of consolation.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers put on a show. He had 25 points, and his shot was on point, especially from downtown and the charity stripe. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose.
And so it's Kyle Kuzma making highlights.
45. The Mavericks, 39. Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Then there's Derek Lively. Then it's Nasir Little. And it's Dennis in at the 4. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Oh, there's the alley. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
Out to the right wing. Back to Whitmore. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Here's Doncic. Good D by Wallace.
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Outside Little. Back to Irving. Pass to Dennis. Clark, a lot of NBA pundits like to issue bold preseason predictions. I don't think you fall into that camp.
Yeah, I'm a little more measured in that regard, BA. I like to base my predictions on stuff that's real, not stuff that might be real. But I understand the need to try to speculate and anticipate. But there's so much that's unforeseen and unpredictable that it really is difficult to make guarantees or predictions with any basis in fact until some games have been played.
From deep, here's Doncic. The shot misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And Hendricks gets it to go.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
All right, time for an injury report.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Mavericks, and he told me the problem is a stomach virus. They're getting fluids in him and keeping him hydrated, but he's still feeling pretty weak. Right in the middle of the schedule, some unfortunate timing for sure. We wish him the best on his recovery. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers...
Substitution on the court.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Back to MP. The Mavericks pull it in. Irving's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Brandon Podziemski out there with MP. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. That's the Warriors 5.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
MP up and in on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 17.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And here's Doncic outside. The Warriors pull it in.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Lively. Doncic outside. Jacks up a 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Hendricks. And here's MP. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Here's Irving. The Warriors pull it in. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in the game. It's Podziemski on the wing. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Mavericks trail by 19. Here's Sims. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Pass to MP. Back to Podziemski. Doncic pulls down the board.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Inside. Intercepted.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Warriors.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
Stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And here's Ewing, down low. Smith with the rebound.
Golden State foul. MP. Third personal foul. Team's fourth.
First one falls for him.
Smith taking 2 shots.
Smith hits them both. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Ewing. Here's MP. Yes, it's good.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out. And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.